Everyone who likes racing wonders, what if we put a Formula One car to race against an Indy car? Or an Indy car against a Formula One car? Mix the grids. Who would win? Which of the cars would perform better? Well, let me tell you that this already happened once in 1959. And you are in small great stories every week here on Splash and Go. Do you already know a little story about Formula One or not? As long as it's quick, fun to tell, and cool to know, let's go! Get to know the story of the American driver Roger 𝘾𝙤𝙥𝙮𝙯, the protagonist of today's video. Born in 1921 and regarded by many as one of the greatest open-wheel drivers, the formula cars with exposed wheels of his era. He started competing with the cars called midget, small cars that race on dirt asphalt ovals in the United States in 1946 after being discharged from the Army, returning from World War II. He would continue racing midgets in 47, 48, and 49, and would start driving Offenhauser cars, winning the San Diego Grand Prix. Very talented, he would win the US AZ National Championship twice, which would be equivalent today to the Indy Championship, and would also win the Indianapolis 500 in 59 and 62. So he knew what he was doing. And it was in the year of his first victory at the Super Oval in Indiana in 1959 that he made his only appearance in a Formula One race. The unusual episode took place during Formula One's only visit to Sebring, a former World War II airbase. Decommissioned. It still hosts races to this day. And in 59, it appeared for the first and only time on the Formula One calendar. And it was with one of those midget cars for racing on ovals that he registered for the United States Grand Prix. These are cars with a very high power-to-weight ratio that work very well on ovals, but not exactly on straights and curves that aren't oval-shaped, if you know what I mean. The car was a Curtiss Craft with a 1.7-liter Offenhauser engine, significantly less powerful than the 2.5-liter engines of Formula One at the time. He was the last to qualify, with a time of 43.50 seconds behind the pole-sitter Stirling Moss, and ended up retiring, also due to transmission problems. The car had 2 retirements after just 20 laps. In a race won by Bruce McLaren, with the Cooper Climax pushing the limit of the 2-hour race. With this, he would be one of the few drivers, at a time when the 500 miles were part of the Formula One calendar, to actually compete in a championship race, not just the Indy 500. Despite not having crossed the Atlantic and only going to Florida, but in any case, he tried. And he tried with the model he used in Indy. It worked. It didn't work, he was 43 seconds behind on the grid, but anyway, he was there. He would remain involved with Motorsport, working as a commentator for the American network ABC between 1965 and 1980, covering Indy and NASCAR races. And later, he would assist in the Pocono Circuit project in Pennsylvania. After that, he was still involved in managing a hydroplane racing team. Certainly, a racer and the only one then to race with the Indy car in Formula One. So that was yet another small great story from Splash and Go on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, it's free, it costs nothing, it really helps the channel a lot. Do us a favor, do us a solid, and don't forget to leave us your hype. This is a YouTube tool for you to show the algorithm that you like the video, like the work, like our channel. This way, it continues spreading our content across the internet to people who don't know us yet, alright? If you want to receive notifications for each of our videos down here, we have Telegram and WhatsApp channels where you can join and start receiving an automatic message as soon as each piece of content goes live. Last but not least, we also have our social media here, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, where there's content all day long so you don't miss out on anything, all right? So that's it, thanks. And a big hug